Muskegon Channel. It's Andy O'Reilly, and today I took the trip over to Grand Rapids to Founders Brewing Company for a couple of specific reasons. One, I don't get enough Luke Sass in my life because A, I own his mom's condo. We bought Luke's mom's condo when we moved out. And B, Founders came on board as a sponsor of Positively Muskegon and the Muskegon Channel. We can't thank you guys enough for a hand out there on the lakeshore.
Yeah.
You guys, I mean, I'm gonna tell you what, let's start off with this place. This is amazing.
It's pretty wild.
I worked downtown in Grand Rapids for, the first 13 years of my career. And where you guys are seated over here on Granville, you didn't even dare come over to this neighborhood.
No, not at all.
And now it's big, it's beautiful, there's stuff happening all over the place. You've got this great tap room, you've got all these great brews and and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about the history of Founders. How long have you been here?
I've been here for almost 5 years now.
Yeah.
So,
It's been 5 years?
Almost 5 years.
Dude, really?
Here September 5th, which would be really cool. So it's been nice to be able to bring a little bit of Muskegon here to our second largest city in the state.
Yep.
And I'm glad that we're able to then reach back and do some advertising with you and hopefully reach out to the local community there, because I think that having the lakeshore tied to Grand Rapids is something that I think we both always knew was a good thing, and as it starts to grow, it's been a good deal for us. So
it really has.
After 21, almost 22 years now, Founders been in business. So started out in '97. So we had our 20th anniversary in 2017, and that was awesome. So now we're at this point where we're the 6th largest brewery in the country. One of the fastest brewing in the world.
6th in the country?
Yeah, we should be in all 50 states by the end of the year, and we're in like 30 plus countries.
That is so exciting.
It's been very exciting for us. I started as employee number 148, I believe. We don't number ourselves, but that was 148.
148?
Yeah, and then now we have over 600 people all around the world. So it's been really cool to see that. And
what a phenomenal story.
Yep. Now we have this full city block here. We put on 175 concerts a year. We do we do like 4 beer dinners a year. We do 8 different premiere events, ranging from our harvest party to our Firkin freeze outs, to our New Year's events, Halloween events. So it's just this big tent that we open up. We welcome everybody in to have a big party. It seems to work out really well for us.
Does the same thing go on? I mean, you got another location in Detroit. Does the same type vibe go on in Detroit down there too?
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller, so it's kind of like the original scene that we had going on over here. It's about 400 seats, so it's a little bit smaller than this place. This place is big and gigantic. If you guys have never been here, come on in.
Right.
But Detroit is a party. It's right behind the Masonic Temple over there,
right?
And it's just always rocking for games, any kind of events that are going on in town. We have great beer specials. We do Wednesday night music series over there too. They don't have quite the stage and the music setup that we do here, but who knows as things grow, what can happen?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
big stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get on to Founders Fest.
Yeah,
this is a big. I mean, you kind of hit me up and said, let's talk a little bit. I know, right? I want to go back just quick before we get into Founders Fest. I remember when Government Mule's first CD came in to me at the radio station.
Okay.
And it had that big donkey on the front, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
And that, to me, was like a big introduction to the jam bands.
Yep.
Because that's when they were one of the innovators of the whole big jam band thing.
Yeah, for Warren Haynes to be kind of the creative leader and the singer of that band, lead guitar, his acceptance into the Allman Brothers world was a big deal for that, and that kind of escalated, his visibility within the world and the classic rock scene especially. And now when you go and see a show, this Christmas he has a thing called the Christmas Jam where Dave Grohl showed up and played. Right. They had so much fun, they did another show afterwards that same night. So he's just kind of one of these threads that seems to twine in between everybody, from Mavis Staples all the way to Dave Grohl. Yeah. And we're really excited to have his band Government Mule come into play. Their original stuff is amazing. They do a lot of great covers, anything from ZZ Top to Neil Young to the Staples singers. It's just an awesome time. So we're really excited to have him coming out, and it's cool to hear that you've been aware of them for so long.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of where
I surprise people.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody thinks Andy, this big commercial rock guy and all this other kind of stuff, but I got my fingers into all of it a little bit,
Well, and a lot of people,
you got to know what you're doing.
A lot of people hear the word jam music and they get a little bit nervous. It's going to be hippies and endless noodling and stuff.
It's so much fun.
It's to me, it's always been a place. It's like the new jazz to some degree. People are accepting of something different, and you can take them in to get to where you're going. Yeah. And to me, it's all about the journey. So it's been cool to be able to present this type of music.
Macy Gray.
Macy Gray's gonna be out.
She's smooth. She's cool. She's got that whole vibe going on.
She's got a new album coming out. I just spoke with her manager. She said this is going to be a very, very big summer for her, and I'm very happy that we've been able to get her in at this point in her career. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more out of Macy this summer. She's got a new album with Gary Clark Jr. on it. And if everybody remembers, she was in Spider-Man, she was in Training Day. Yeah. She's kind of just one of those people that's always been around, just crushing it. So I'm excited to be able to hopefully meet her, say hi to everybody, and to see the band live.
I'm jealous you get to meet her.
Well, it would be really cool, and I think that's one of the fun things about doing this is that I get a chance to meet some of the people that I really respect, and maybe get a chance to pick their brain as to how they've gotten to where they are, and then also get a chance to be an ambassador of our area. Because a lot of people, I've had bands come here and they go, hey, that thing we flew over, was that an ocean?
Right.
And I go, no, that was Lake Michigan, guys.
I know, right?
And they go, wow, it's that big? And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, you're in the middle of the country too, so but it's pretty awesome to be able to show people what's going on around here. And we always encourage them to get out to the beach, and most people will be coming in a few days early, so who knows, we might see them pop in. It'll be a local coffee shop, that kind of stuff.
We'll take them.
Yeah, drip, drop, drink, go visit that. Go
Drip,
visit
drop, drink?
Yeah, go visit the Coffee Factory.
Yeah, you better get that in there.
Yeah.
Coffee Factory,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
else,
serial killer,
right?
yeah.
Talk about tickets.
Tickets are $40 in advance. There'll be
Cheap
$45
enough.
show. And for Mug Club members, who we have an exclusive 1,700 member club around here that's exclusive these days, it's $25. You get those tickets online at Eventbrite or foundersbrewing.com.
Yeah, we'll link
that
them up
includes
here.
it includes your first 2 drink tickets as well. So it's
Nice.
your first class 1 pint or your first 2 NA beverages. If you don't choose to drink or for the DD for that day, you can bring chairs, you can bring umbrellas. All the rules are there at foundersbrewing.com.
Yeah.
We also have Toots and the Maytals, who
Yeah.
invented reggae.
Okay.
So that's
They
gonna be an
invented
awesome
it?
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So they had a song called "Do the Reggae," and that was the impetus for the word reggae. So
Very
not
cool.
that they invented the style, but they invented the term.
Okay.
So that's going to be great. And Toots and the Maytals have done an album with Government Mule in the past, where they do Pink Floyd covers in the style of reggae.
Sweet.
And then I've heard that Macy Gray and Toots have always wanted to play together, so we don't know if there might be some monster jam. And then the Warren Treaty finishing out, our headliner lineup. They're out of Albion, Michigan. They just finished a tour with Al Green. They have opened up for Bob Seeker. He handpicked them to open up for him at the Banana Arena recently.
This is huge.
Yeah. The Abbott brothers, their lawyer called them up and said, hey, can you get over to this arena in Alabama? We want you to play a set in the middle of our show.
Yeah.
And they came up and they played a whole song on the round. So they're from Albion. They're an outstanding people. Tanya, the female lead in that band, she was in Sister Act 2. Michael's an outstanding singer, and they met after he came back from the Iraq War, I believe.
Wow.
So they he was enlisted with writing songs for soldiers that meant something. So instead of just playing, a song that is meaningful to a lot of people, his commanders found that he had a real talent for writing songs, and they tasked him with going and finding out more information about soldiers who had fallen. So he would go and talk to their buddies and their family and find out and write a personal song for them, and then
Awesome
after
stuff.
he would play that. So they met after he'd come back. And that's just a really great story, and they're real champions of the east side of the state. He's awesome, soulful singers, and just beams of light. So we've got an awesome day, and then we also have our own house band, which does a bunch of great.
You in that?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I haven't played the cell phone, but they do a bunch of great cover songs. The Ultimate Party Band is what we like to call them. They're the FBC All Stars. Then Lady Ace Boogie's rounding out the opening of the day. She's an outstanding female MC from the area here, and she has a great DJ and a great drummer that come with her, and that'll get the party started. We're gonna have 3 different DJs coming in to do some set break music. We have Omega Supreme, Eroy, and Farron Sternit. We have 15 different artist vendors. We have over 10 different food trucks.
Wow.
We have over 70 porta-johns. Everything is ready to go. There will be very minimal lines. It's a big party. It's just going to be fun. So
We're packing a week's worth of a festival into one day.
for only $40 too in advance, so
Dude.
that's a big deal for me. And a lot of those headliners you can see anywhere for $30 to $40, and you'll be able to put them all in one spot and give you a free beer or 2 free drinks there for 2 free any beverages on the way in. No, so it's a great time.
Keep it up, man.
I'm trying, and it's
Thank
nice to
you.
see you. And I'm
Thanks for having us over. All the
links.
links are going to be up here on the Muskegon channel. Founders Brewing in Grand Rapids. If you're looking for a huge story and you want to support a great local guy, you're like an export now. You're like
I'm
kind of a
trying,
big
you know.
deal out in the big world.
Yeah, about every week though I come back for Lake Harbor Park, Scribs, Lee's, some Mr. Quicks, what else?
Yeah.
G&L. You know, these people around, all my coworkers will tell you. I actually have a friend bringing up some leads from Kalamazoo. He lives in Kalamazoo, so I'm very much still Muskegon. I haven't found a better pizza than Scribs. If you guys have anything about Grand Rapids, let me know. But we do have the best beer, and we're gonna have a badass party on June 22nd here on
sure
Saturday in Grand Rapids in the streets all around this brewery. So make sure to come out and join us.
There you have it. Founders Fest coming up. All the details are right here on the Muskegon channel.